Hello Virgo, I am Destiny. Welcome to my channel. Today we are getting into some love messages for you from your person. Now, you don't have to be in a relationship with this person. This could just be your person, okay? This message is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, so feel free to check your other signs. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. If you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, you can do so on my website, SpiritualAurora.com. The link will be in the description box below. Okay, let's get into it. So we have, I can feel you detaching. I will always love you. I'm so confused. How I feel about you scares me. You help to ease my mind. I'm not gonna lie, I cried over you. You've changed. I don't think this is working. Can you ease up a bit? I haven't been truthful, and don't leave me. So I feel like this person can kind of notice that, you haven't been as involved in the relationship as you normally would be. Whatever the state of this is, situationship, sneaky link, whatever, you just haven't been as interested in this person as you normally would be. You haven't been as affectionate, as attentive, as willing to kind of make time and all of those things as you normally would. And it's like this person, they want you to know that regardless of what you do, they will always love you, but it's starting to get to the point where, they don't know if you will always love them. You might tell them, oh, I love you, whatever, but it's like they can't really tell by your actions because you're not as affectionate and stuff as you once were. And it's like it's also getting to the point where they're feeling insecure as far as their own feelings about you and feelings about the relationship, because it's like, do I love Virgo more than they love me? Am I making more time and more of an effort to make this work than Virgo is? Am I more interested in making this work than they are? It's just, am I in this relationship with myself, or, are we in this together, or this situationship, whatever it is, am I doing this by myself, or are we in this together? Does Virgo really want this? Are they really as interested as they say they are? I feel like you are a huge grounding factor for this person, but the thought of you leaving them is scary for them. They could have an anxious, insecure attachment style where basically, they're afraid of people, they're afraid of losing people, or they're afraid of people leaving them, Lord. And yeah, so it kind of makes it a little bit more important that you show emotion in other ways, because they are insecure or anxious in how they attach to people. So when you show the slightest bit of disinterest, it kind of triggers their fight or flight. They're like, okay, should I be fighting for this, or should I be flighting from this? Is this something that Virgo really wants, or should I kind of just give them their space and let them, come to me whenever they're ready? But the truth is that this person does care about you. They have cried many tears over you, and they kind of are holding out hope for this relationship because they've noticed that you've changed and you have been doing better as far as how you're showing up in the relationship, but you've also changed in how you're showing up in a relationship. So it's like one aspect has improved and another aspect has decreased, and so it's like, I feel like this person is kind of like, with this, can you ease up a bit? I feel like that's with you easing up in other aspects, like, can you take a little time off of work? Can you stop being so rigid? Can you stop being so whatever it is, like, it's whatever it is that's kind of keeping you from showing attention to them. They're wondering if you can kind of like just dial it back, like, instead of working overtime, can you just get off work when you're supposed to? Or instead of you know, not doing what you say that you're going to do. Like, can you do it? It's like, and it's not always like you're intentionally not doing what you say that you're going to do, but it's just that other things are taking precedent. And that's kind of what they're asking you to ease up on. Like, can you ease up on your other obligations or responsibility to make room for them in your life? And then with the I haven't been truthful card, I feel like this person, it's like they haven't been truthful with how they're really feeling about you in the relationship. They're trying to give you the space and the opportunity to make the decision that you want to make, and, you know, just do what it is that's best for you and not try to cater to them. But deep down, they do want to have these conversations with you where they're saying like, hey, I'm confused. You know, I do care about you, but I feel like you're detaching. I feel like you're not applying as much pressure as you could be or that you should be. But, you know, they don't want you to leave them. So some of them are just, it's like they'd rather not say anything at all than to say something and to lose you altogether. So they just keep their mouth shut. But they do feel like they're getting the bare minimum. You know, they feel like things aren't as fulfilling as they could be. Like, yeah, you know, there's love there, but it's not a full love. You know, it's like, yeah, you know, they're eating, you're giving them a slice of bread here and there, but it's not the full loaf. You know, you're breadcrumbing them. Some of you aren't breadcrumbing them completely. You're giving them, you know, a slice of bread, which is fine. Sorry about that. 4:44 on the clock, but it's like, it's fine that, you know, you are giving them something, but something isn't always better than nothing. Like, for this person, it's like either you in or you out. You know, the double dutching, the half stepping is not gonna fly with them. And so it's like, are we really over? If we're gonna be out, we're gonna be out. You know, if we're gonna be in, we're gonna be in. They do love being in a relationship with you, but I feel like, you know, it's just getting to the point where it's getting to the point where it's like, it's starting to become confusing. You know, they feel like, yeah, they are still enjoying some of the perks of being in a relationship with you, but it's like at the same time they worry if you're really interested in them in the ways that you say that you are, because for them your actions aren't matching your words. It's like, if you say that you love them, then why aren't you showing up for them? If you say that, you know, you're excited to see them, then why aren't you making more of an effort? If you say that you miss them, then why aren't you, you know, planning something? If you say this, then it's like, if you say this, then why aren't you doing that? And for you, it may not be that simple, but that's kind of where the confusion comes in at, because they don't really understand like what's stopping you from showing up in the ways that you say that you want to. And it's like, what was I about to say? It's like I said in the beginning, they're trying to give you that room. You know, I have here, I'll be patient with you. So they're trying to give you that room and the space and grace to show up in the ways that they know that you can. But for some of them, it feels like they're getting more caught up in the potential of you than the actual reality of you, and the two are starting to become like blurred, where they can't tell if they should focus more on what you're doing or focus more on what you're saying. And if they focus more on what you're doing, then, you know, they could act irrationally in your eyes. They could, you know, decide to call it quits or whatever. But if they focus more on your words, then they're like, okay, well, maybe Virgo just needs a little time. Maybe they just need a little space. Maybe I should just be patient. But I guess that's where the communication comes in on your end, where you kind of just show up and communicate certain things, because at this point they can feel that, again, that you aren't as attached and as attentive to the relationship as you once were. So I guess like the point now, Virgo, is to, if you want to be in this, is to show this person that you want to be in it. You know, either you're in or you're out. Either you're gonna get right or you're gonna get left. You know. And it's not to say it like that, but it's just to say like you're in or you're out. Either you want this or you don't. You know, there is no, I mean, I can kind of like, no, like be clear with this person, communicate clearly. You're an adult, so you know, if you want to be in this relationship, then make it clear. And if you don't want to be in a relationship, then make that clear as well. Make it clear one way or the other. But the double dutching back and forth, the half in, half out, the enjoying the relationship perks without addressing the problems is no longer appropriate and it's no longer gonna fly. So yeah, with that being said, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. If you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, you can do so on my website, SpiritualAurora.com. The link will be in the description box below. Don't forget to check your other signs. Until next time, bye. Hello Virgo, I am Destiny. Welcome to my channel. Today